he improved on it. And not only did he improve on it, it helped them win. So if you're talking about Michael Jordan, his flaws early, he improved on those. And those flaws helped Jay win. So James, those flaws that he had, so teams are going under screens early. Well, James is now able to knock down the long ball. James is now able to knock down the mid-range shot. That helped them win.
When you look at Jay dominated pretty much in every aspect of the game. Every aspect of the game. He was a guy that had no weaknesses. It was nothing that you was going to sit out there and say, I'm taking this away from Jay, and it's going to destroy their team. Mm-hmm. The guy you say is the GOAT, you can do that too. The guy you say is the GOAT, we never seen a NBA playoff or final series where they said we're going to back off Michael Jordan and make him shoot the ball, and that's how we're going to win a series. We never seen that with Jay. We never seen that with Michael Jeffrey Jordan. We saw that with LeBron James.
Yeah, they just forced him.
We never seen teams force Michael Jordan to go make free throws to win games in big situations. You know why? Because they knew he was knocking that shit down. We seen him do it with LeBron.
He missed a free throw at the end of the game in 1986 when he had 16.
And left wide open. We're talking about NBA Finals game on the line. When you ever seen a team run up and say, "Yo, we fouled up Mike to make him make the free throws to win the game"?
He just gets taken out.
When we see teams go under the pick and let let Michael Jordan shoot open perimeter mid-range jump shots.
That's facts.
I'm glad you brought that. I'm glad you brought that up, Mo. Can you tell us, since you said teams go underneath screens to let James shoot, who's the all-time leading scorer in playoff history?
What that's supposed to mean?
That means that you. So what you're basically saying is that we'll eat his production. Well, sure, I'll knock this down all night. It wasn't like he was missing.
All you bitching because that's the only argument you have over LeBron over MJ.
What argument
is that fake longevity, right? That's what y'all got, right?
I hate to hear this. This is the worst logic that I know. You hold on, Mook, because there is nowhere in no sport, whether it's football, baseball, basketball, hockey, there's nowhere we condemn somebody for doing something great for a long time. Nowhere do we do that.
But chill.
Nowhere.
Hold on, chill. What I'm saying is chill.
The minute we talking about,
chill.
I'm sorry, Mook.
When we saying LeBron James, right? And your only rebuttal is to say who's the all-time leader in playoff points. That don't matter when we talk about the flaws in LeBron James' game. LeBron James was not even confident in his own ability to shoot open perimeter jump shots early in his career. He wasn't. He even sat there and said that in Miami. When LeBron James improved as a jump shooter, as a guy that can hit mid-range jump shots at a consistent rate, he did not have that ability earlier in his career. That's why teams took away the lanes. That's why the San Antonio Spurs proud to got him paid because they wanted to expose his flaw. We look at Michael Jordan.
Jordan didn't have no flaws early in his game.
We look at Michael Jordan.
Hold on. So you're saying that Jordan had no flaws early in his game?
Hold on,
That's what you're saying.
Hold on. You said what?
So Jordan didn't have no flaws early in his game.
He did. Everybody has flaws, but the thing is that the flaws.
So what are you arguing?
Hold on. But the flaws that was exposed in LeBron James' game specifically, bro, lost them series. In the series against the goddamn San Antonio Spurs, his ability to not hit outside jump shots, him not to score outside the restricted area, lost them the series. Chill tell, and you talk about how this is
even though
he's the all-time leader in the points and stuff like that. That doesn't matter when we talk about the early.
Why doesn't it? What? So here's my issue with that logic. The reason why it does matter is because he improved on it, and not only did he improve on it, it helped them win. So if you're talking about Michael Jordan, his flaws early, he improved on those, and those flaws helped Jay win. So James, those flaws that he had, so teams are going under screens early. Well, James is now able to knock down the long ball. James is now able to knock down the mid-range shot. That helped them win.
Does that explain why LeBron James outside the restricted area is a career whopping 35% outside the restricted area?
What is that? No, that doesn't explain that. But you know what it does explain? It explains why I believe he's called LeBronto, because he put a fall-away jump shot in his game and they couldn't do anything with it.
I'm not
because
saying
when he's playing against the Atlanta Hawks, and now they're going under screens and he's knocking down mid-range shots.
I'm not saying
that's exactly what you're saying.
Hold on, Mookie, because Ticket was the one that started this. So I want to hear what Ticket has to say because Ticket had an ether for Chilltown. So go ahead, Ticket.
Go ahead, Ticket.
Yeah,
finish it off, bro.
I mean, Chilltown's easy to beat once again. And I mean, there's more than one way to skin a cat. So when I get on this chunk right here, it's gonna be easy work, Bob. Bob, you watch how I do this to this dude straight up, and we need to be doing this on the Bob. You understand what I'm saying? midnight, all night shift while I'm out here goddamn dropping a people's elbow on this chunk. Grill Town now. Grill Town. Once again, even though Michael Jordan was losing those playoff series early, nobody pointed and said he was the reason why they lost. We can point to multiple series where we pointed at Jordan. At LeBron James and said that's the reason why he lost. We can point to Kobe and say he's the main reason probably why they lost to Detroit. We can never do that to Michael Jeffrey Jordan because even when he did lose to the Boston Celtics super team, he went out in a blaze. He went out balling. You know what I'm saying? Off the injury. All those other series, you can go down and look down the line. He balled out. He did his job. You can say, oh, well, his teammates didn't do enough, but you can never say he didn't do enough. So if he had a little individual flaw here or there in his game, it was never the reason why he lost. James was the reason why they lost in 2007. He was the reason why they lost.
No, he
was. Yes, he was.
No, he was not.
No,
he was not.
Yes, he was.
No, he wasn't.
Listen, chill. He was a pup in 11. He was a puppy in 07. But you don't get no excuses for that. Because when how old was Mike?
How old was Mike when he
came in the league?
He was 21.
Right. So he was 22 in the league too. In the playoffs, serving dudes, not folding under the playoff pressure. He was serving. So my whole point to you is this.
So was James.
I'm gonna leave it to you at this though. Chill Town. I do give you credit for LeBron's longevity. I think that is great that he's been able to play that long and do that. That shows something to his discipline, his ability to improve his game, his ability to change and adapt to a different style. But here's my last point on this.
Come on, Mook.
When you a guy like Mike and you did more in less time, I don't want to hear about, oh, well, he played longer, so that made it, you know what I'm saying? No. Mike did more in less time, and LeBron still ain't broke some of this guy's records. So that right there should let you know what the deal is, sir. Adios.
Hey, Tiki, but when you speak about that longevity, do you think the enhancements, stuff?
No. We're not doing that. We're not doing it. We're not doing that part.
Don't rub your eyes.
No, we don't need.
No, we're not doing it. Damo, I know Chill Town. This is Chill with Damo.
Don't rub your eyes, Damo. Wash your ass. Don't rub your eyes. Wash your ass.
I am showered. My teeth are brushed. I did everything I needed to do before I got here. My ass is washed. My ass is washed. This is crazy.
Damo, I see you rubbing your eyes, Damo.
I'm sitting here.
This is wild.
I'm sitting here listening to the Jordan, the ball-headed menace and LeBron convo, and I told myself years ago, I'm just not. This convo is pointless to have with people who aren't trying to have their minds changed. It's just trying to prove that your stance on the case is right. Listen. Two things can be true at once. Jordan was the GOAT for his time. Bron is the GOAT for our time. It's fine. I don't even get the fact of comparing two players who aren't alike at all. I compare LeBron to Magic Johnson. He is an extension of what Magic Johnson was, the evolution of Magic Johnson. You know who you should compare Michael Jordan to? Kobe Bryant. That's the comparison. That's the argument. Kobe and Jordan. I don't have the conversation about LeBron and Jordan because it's pointless. There's nothing I can say to change your mind about how you view that ball-headed menace that overcharges for the same shoes that came out 12, 15, 20, 35 years ago. I can't change your mind. I can't.
Damo, I want to ask you one question.
Please.
Outside of, Carmelo Anthony, who did LeBron James stop from winning rings? What superstars did he stop from winning rings? Because when you look at Mike,
DeMar DeRozan,
Tim Duncan,
DeMar DeRozan,
Tim Duncan. Question, Damo.
Kevin Durant.
When you look at Mike, there's a whole era of superstars that he stopped from winning rings. Everybody in LeBron James rings, they just ran a train and got anything they wanted.
It's the player choice way. Yeah, them boys don't get it started. The player choice way. You're the player choice way. Come and switch lanes into the player choice way.